and those members of that community to work toward being able to provide the level of insurance that qualifies, or the level of fire protection that qualifies them for the reduction in their homeowner's insurance. And so we think that that goal is serving the community well.
Okay, that's good.
30% of the 1.25 cents actually is allocated to the Fire Chiefs Association. They use a good part of that money for those things that benefit all fire departments. I think medical exams perhaps, and some shots and those things that firemen have to have. In addition, the recreation tax remains at 5 cents. The school current expense appropriation is $76.2 million, which is the same as last year. The Fayetteville Tech Community College current expense is $95.9 million. That actually involves an increase of 4.2% of $389,000. And in addition to the 9.5 current expense, there's $275,000 for capital needs of the community college and $669,000 for debt service on facilities that have been constructed over the past few years. Let me back up on that. If you remember, for a few years we were appropriating about $900,000, the total of the $275 and the $669, near $1 million for capital outlay. They chose to ask us to actually issue some debt on their behalf and to use a part of the $1 million, or the 900 plus, for the debt payment for 5 years, I think it was. And then so that 275 is sort of the net amount that's available to them for other capital needs after utilizing the previous capital funds for debt and for capital needs. There are a total of 52 new positions recommended in the general fund for $2.2 million. 36 of those are included for phase-in hiring for the jail expansion. A number of those are also in the health department, one for computer systems administrator for health administration, 8 positions for jail health, 4 positions to expand the STD clinic, and then 1 physician for an adult health clinic. In addition, there's 1 administrative position in the engineering department. We are including a set-aside of $1.3 million to implement phase 2 of the classification and pay plan to be effective September of 2013. If you recall, last year we implemented phase 1, which involved all departments except health, social services, and mental health. And this one includes health and social services. The reason we are not proposing to include mental health is we believe with the current negotiations with the Alliance toward merger, we believe that that is well on track, and by July 1st, those employees in mental health will probably, if you decide to actually approve merger, would become employees of the Alliance.
Jane, do you have any supplemental requests for school nurses?
We didn't.
Yes.
We do?
There,
Okay.
yes, sir. There was a request from the health department for additional school health nurses, but they were not included in the recommended budget.
Thank you.
General fund revenue, we project $168.9 million to be collected from ad valorem taxes, 147.8 of that from real and personal property, 12.6 million from motor vehicle taxes, 3 million from a motor vehicle one-time source, and prior year's taxes of 5.3 million. Let me go back a minute to talk about the motor vehicle. You may be aware that the state